Well, my fantastic, lovely dears, welcome to a session of Books of the North. When last we left off, you guys effectively defeated an Uber Drake, the same monster that fought Crossing oh so long ago and required the assistance of an army. And this monster even had little companions helping it that could also spew cones of fire. And also, you all stayed in just the entryway for most of the fight, allowing me to bathe all of you in liquid hot magma.
I mean, it's not like we had a chance to really get any further in.
I feel like if you committed yourselves to getting inside, you could have done so, but you didn't, so I blasted you a lot. It was good.
Stupid dragon.
But you beat it, and came out with a horseshit ton of loot, no less. And then you went inside further and discovered that there was a relatively untouched by the creatures above ladder leading down into what could only be described as like a living space, covered in very fancy looking, well maintained weaponry of all manner of variety. It's kind of sad that there was no display that's like shit tons of big heavy maces as well, but you know, whatever, we make do. And once, you settled down in there and had yourselves a look around, there was a confused-ish sound that came from above where Sunset is located, followed by silence. What do you do?
Is the ladder still open?
Yes.
Then I will broom fly my way straight up and have a look.
Yeah, okay then. You get maybe... In fact, can you give me a dex check, please?
Sure. Dex check or saving throw?
Check.
Okay.
For what?
Same number.
Gotta find
actually.
out. Okay.
Oh, we're starting.
So you are able to swerve and return to the floor just in time as a figure descends the ladder, like directly above you, and you manage to avoid shoving your horns up their asshole.
That would have been bad.
Yeah,
Would have been
that would have
probably
been not good.
quite awkward.
I mean, it would have been her
Oh, hey,
fault
it's her.
for not checking the ladder before descending.
What do you mean not check? The ladder was clear when she started descending. She immediately leapt onto a flying broomstick and nearly crammed her head up the descending person's rear.
Oh,
That
that's
would
what
not
happened.
have been the Wanderer's fault at all.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay.
Nah, it would have been theories completely.
Oh, goodness. So yeah, they will pause and look down with irritation as you nearly smash into her before intending to continue the rest of the way down the ladder. Do you want to do anything?
Eep. And then, yeah, they'll just, like, stumble back. Land.
Yeah. She will scowl and dust herself off. It smells very... smells a lot like roasted coffee beans, is the best way to describe just her entirety. It's just a very strong smell of that. She, like, pats herself down and, like, some ash comes off of her gauntlets. You can see that she's wearing mostly leather armor, although it is adorned with, like, solid metals and buckles and scarves. In fact, I'll extend the size of that somewhat. There you go.
Okay, she's a Final Fantasy character. Got it.
Buckles upon buckles. You have way too many leather belts, don't you?
I don't think she's got lots of buckles. Those look like
Did she just
parts
get really
of a
big?
No, just to show the token. She didn't actually size up in front of you. Or that would have been great though, and I kind of wish that she stepped down but just got bigger. But yes, she will look amongst you all. Might I ask what you're doing here?
Sure, you can ask.
She will frown pointedly and reach over her shoulder where there is a very large two-handed mace within the depths of which appears to be a core of fire that glows ominously. I'm going to ask you again, but I'm going to actually receive a decent answer. What are you doing here?
Well, we were in search of something, or rather, clues of someone.
Mm-hmm. And you had to fight a large number of drakes and break into my home to do this?
Out of character. This is the same wanderer as from the bridge, right?
Crossing battle.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, yeah, Thyri will just like say, considering we were looking for you, yes.
I see. You couldn't have waited? She'll tisk and spit off to the side.
We didn't know someone actually lived here, and the dragons didn't give us much of a chance to ask.
Drakes, please, not dragons. And then she'll frown.
Sorry.
Well, you came here very specifically searching for me. You must have known this is where I'm from. Struggle to believe that you would fight your way through them just to break in here because you think that this is where I might have been.
No, that's about accurate.
Yeah, pretty much, really accurate.
She will settle the two-handed mace back onto her over her shoulder. Well, you found me. Fuck off.
We'd love to, but somebody's looking for you. Someone very large and with very large wings. Something of a soul eater.
Mm-hmm. Anyone who wants to give me an insight is welcome to do so.
Oh, you know it.
Oh yeah, Sign of Hagen, baby. Mmm.
The giant goose told us to find you.
Oh god, no.
Back to the geese.
Yeah, she obviously knows exactly who you're talking about, although she doesn't respond in any vocal measure. Although she pauses and blinks in confusion at Anna.
She thinks dragons are geese.
It's really
Right.
quite interesting if you get into it with her, but now's not the time or place.
Yeah, she will frown at the lot of you. Alright, what did you want?
Well, it's not really what we want. It's more what the big guy wants, and that's...
I said he. Goodness. What does he want?
a certain soul in your possession.
Look, I'm going to ask you questions and expect straight, simple
He wants his
answers.
Babo back.
There we go. See? I don't need you to be, I don't need
I
you to be
was being
coy
coy.
or dance around words.
I didn't
We're
think I was
looking
being
for a
coy.
certain someone. He's large and winged. Goodness me. An avatar of war.
I said a
avatar.
soul, not a freaking person. I didn't think I was being coy.
Okay, a giant fuck off dragon told us to come get his dragon baby soul back, or else everything's fucked forever.
It's unfortunate because he can't have her. She chose to come with me.
Could we get her to tell him that? I
Hmm.
think he thinks she's dead or being held captive.
She will frown and consider for a moment. For fuck's sake. Over there in the chest are some chairs, camping things. Pull them out.
It's gonna be a long one. Got it.
Yep, exactly. She will just scowl at the lot of you and stamp past. She reaches underneath her bed and pulls out like it looks more like a picnic crate than anything, and except it's full of just liquor bottles. And yeah. Give me one brief moment. You will also see, rather pointedly, oh hey look,
Oh, joy, Stray turned up.
it's that stray person.
Stray.
Oh, just in time.
I want off Mr. Bones' wild ride.
The ride never ends.
No, no, you don't get that.
Said Stray, don't you know? The ride never ends.
No.
Oh, Stray. Oh, jeez.
You didn't miss much, buddy. We met the Wanderer.
I may have pissed off the Wanderer just a tiny bit.
Just a skosh, just to see how it feels. Yeah, she doesn't like people just like. If anything, yeah, with that insight, you will gather 100% that she dislikes anything even resembling wordplay, be it that or not. She's the kind of person that when someone says like, "Yeah, well, maybe our acquaintance will have themselves a little accident," she'll go, "No. Perhaps our mutual enemy will get killed by a falling rock, but I would rather actually destroy them."
All right,
Who
good to
would have
know
thought
for
that the
future
Avatar of War would
conversations.
be a very straightforward person?
Yeah, I know, right?
We don't mince words with her. Got it.
Yes, she's not a mincer by any stretch of the imagination. Let's see if there's like nice little assets for camping chairs.
I need to look through my things. I want to see if I want to give her a carving. Oh, everyone loves those.
Yeah, true.
Hmm. Okay, let's see. What do I got?
Got any of your geese left?
What's in my bag? Oh, this is the
Please,
wrong.
please do
this
not
is the
try
wrong
and
list.
feed the Avatar War Dragon meat.
What? No, I said it was talking about sculptures.
Oh, the sculpture of the giant goose.
Do I still have?
Just like putting out lots of little chairs. Like it is literally like a bunch of these like clothy chairs.
Thyri's gonna end up just sitting on the fucking box. Actually,
No,
no,
that's
she'll just
probably-
turn her broom sideways and just sit on it.
This one's a dream safe. This is a kitty. This one's a bear. That's a jellyfish. No, this one's the pretty lady from underwater. Oh, this one's of Jeanette's wife. This is a squirrel. I gave all my geese to Mel and Ash. It's my bestest friend. I just have this dragon here. It's okay.
It's a goose.
It is a goose.
What did DCL do, Stray?
I was literally the second one who paid him.
Oh,
What? What's going on?
Okay, so yeah, to catch you up, people have, gone into the Avatar's home. The Wanderer, she is more classically known by people who don't know of her as an avatar of the God of War. And yeah, she arrived while everyone was rummaging in here. Thyri neatly gave her a horn-based anal feast by mistake. But definitely avoided that particular absolute blundering of first encounters.
I mean, second encounters, really.
You didn't really spend much time talking,
No, but we have encountered her before.
I suppose.
At least we didn't just kick down her door and started screaming, "Fork over the soul, you bitch."
I mean,
You,
we
like,
killed her
flashbangs
guard
out.
dogs and then broke into her house.
I mean, we didn't call her a bitch, though.
No, it's
No, not
true.
yet. Not
Yeah,
yet.
look, I will. I'll pull you over to this map so you can see the toll of the dead there, Stray.
We almost died.
Yeah, it's very close.
All of their blood was, I think, Thyri's.
Yeah,
Yes,
Thyri just
it
got
was.
smashed into the ground over and over like Loki.
Yep, and like that even looks like Floof got swiped through it afterwards. She's just being tail smashed. That was the most fun that I've ever had with legendary actions. She
Fuck
got
you.
rezzed like 3 times. I just kept going legendary action tail swipe immediately after she failed a second attack. Like, it was good. I had a giggle.
Yeah, and don't forget we also got dragon eggs out of it.
Yep.
Drake eggs, sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can you give me a charisma check, please, Kina?
Uh,
You can have advantage. You're the only one who's thus far a straight speaker, such as it were.
Sort of.
Nope.
Oh no!
Kina, no.
And with that, I'm gonna use the restroom.
I like it when Anna rolls snake eyes. That means something interesting is gonna happen.
Okay. So Anna, you're maybe you get about like this close to her, and a sudden wave of just revulsion just washes over you,
Mm.
and you have a very bad tummy ache.
Oh, maybe I ate too much.
You definitely ate a lot of Drake Heart before you came down here. You now have the sickened condition.
My tummy's doing all the flow.
Poor Anna. She needs a little lie down.
Spirals.
Yep.
Mm.
You can go settle down into a chair. Wiggles will stroke your forehead. It's also definitely very warm down here. It's not your kind of climate.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna take out my 27 bear and I'm gonna put it on this on this table on this.
Okay. It's a nice bear.
You can have a bear.
She will
Oh, good.
observe you curiously as you do so before slowly clicking her tongue and looking to the rest of you.
I thought she was gonna get mad at Anna or something. I'm glad it was just. Sort of glad it was just Anna getting sick.
Everything's obviously fine. 100%.
Oh.
Now then, you wanted to know about the dragon's daughter.
Yes.
If you're willing to tell, at least.
Well, I suspect that since I've already told you to fuck off and you haven't, I'm going to have to tell you why.
Yes.
I mean, I can't not make it that. First of all, the soul of his daughter happens to be my wife.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks. And that's basically, actually, I say first, that's really the only point to it. The dragon's daughter is my wife. And that obviously causes him some consternation. Don't know if you've noticed, but he's very large as an individual goes. And it's not very conducive to a relationship.
Yeah.
He finds himself most displeased that his daughter prefers to spend her time in the form of a weapon so that she can be wielded and used and otherwise generally enjoyed.
Okay.
His daughter is in my weapon.
I figured that out.
Just wanted to make sure everything was clear.
Like the mace on your back right now?
Correct. And
Oh,
she will pull the mace from her shoulder with its glowing core of heat in its center. She'll hold it out to her side, like by the head of it, and then let go. It will just hang there and float.
Hello.
So roll me d20.
Sure.
Okay. There is a moment's pause. The Wanderer will glance at the mace, shrug, and then it will begin to glow. And there is a flash of light so bright that instinctively you find yourselves blinking, and then there's a person standing there.
God damn it.
I know, right? I was like, how many references can I fish in? No, not
just
really.
just keep putting more references in.
Bork's confirmed for actually just being in 70 World still.
Yeah,
I knew
it's
it.
just it's the multiverse theory. No,
The multiverse
Oh,
theory?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you are a theory in multiverses.
No, actually, she's Theron in the other multiverse. Do ho ho.
No, her name is Malorus.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not actually Senatrea.
That would have been really funny, though.
I would have loved it.
Yeah, I mean, you see a humanoid figure with the draconic features. They don't seem to be quite a salamander. They haven't got like the flamey tail, and more like the propensity for butt stuff. You just look at her; she doesn't look like a butt stuff girl. You know, hard to
Can
say.
be changed.
Unfortunate. Yeah.
Can it? Mister continues to succeed at save versus gay.
I mean, Theory'd probably take it out the butt from her husband.
Alright, I'm back.
I mean, you want to say for the versus gay right now?
No, not really.
There you have it. Okay.
Jeanette will just snap back to reality.
Oh, there goes gravity.
I have been spacing out for what feels like an entire day.
Yeah, you might have been just a little bit. You sniffed a weird chemical or something.
I have no recollection.
That means
I mean,
Yeah.
none of them are weird to her. Let's be real here.
Jeanette, it begins to strike you as the more regularly you've been wearing that like divine sensing hat. You're pretty sure it's been trying to cook your brain now for a while. There's a lot of brain to cook, but you know.
Oh well, I guess I won't be wearing the hat anymore.
I mean, we found her anyway.
Oh hey, Dragon Lady. Alright, that's good.
Yeah.
Yes, my wife, Malorus.
Hello.
I fucking told you guys.
You
I
fucking told us what?
I literally told you that it's likely that she wasn't kidnapped and that they were lovers.
No, that was my idea.
Congratulatory self 5.
Well,
You
look,
clap.
doesn't matter.
Well, did you already tell her why we were here?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Yes.
tried
And
saying
she
hi,
is
and then she turned into a salamander.
no. Turn to a dragon person.
Sorry, she turned into my salamander, who is in
Yeah,
the
turn
squirrel
to your
trap.
salamander. Yeah. Just to really double
Remy.
down the confuzzlement. Yeah. Malatrax doesn't agree with the fact of our engagement and marriage, and encountering him again would likely lead to my wife being taken from me, so I'm going to say that's going to be a hard pass.
Well, everything just got more complicated.
Very much so.
You can tell him yourselves. She is alive and well and married and doesn't really want to see her father again. Who knows, maybe he'll take it well.
Could you perhaps put that in writing, maybe with a signature?
I suppose I could.
Well, Thyri was looking at Malorus.
She will smile faintly. Okay. I can do that. He really is a disagreeable old fuddy-duddy. Never quite agreed with the whole humanoid thing.
Somehow that doesn't surprise me.
Nope. Our first encounter with him was him kidnapping us and our entire house and dragging us off. So, yeah, I can
What
believe
drew his
him.
attention?
Looks to Jeanette.
Yeah, everyone just turns to Jeanette.
Science!
Okay.
I had this pink orb thing. It blew my hand off. Don't worry, I got better.
Roll me 2d20, Stray.
Another double that one.
Okay. Laundra will frown. Oh, that's unfortunate. He's eaten a piece of my divinity.
Why would you leave that hanging around?
Why wouldn't I leave that hanging around? I didn't need it.
Well, clearly because that could have happened.
The only way that could have happened would be if it were offered to him. It was perfectly safe where it was.
Less
Who
offered,
gives
more
away?
exploded.
Hmm.
I literally asked everyone I ever met what it was. No one knew what it was. I asked creatures so ancient they can't even remember the passage of time. No one had any idea.
I mean,
Because
considering that
none of
she's
them were gods. Should have tried asking a god. That would have gotten you an answer, I'm sure.
Tried asking Tower. He just kind of muttered a bunch of like things, and then I woke up and I was in another village. It was really weird.
That monster is not a god.
What? What?
It's not a god.
Very old though. I don't know any gods. Well, now I know one, but other than that, I don't know any gods. And I asked paladins to ask their god, and nothing.
Hmm. Probably asking the wrong gods. Or lazy gods. Or gods who didn't care. There are a lot of them. Eventually, one day, they will all walk the earth, and then they'll know what it's like.
Think it was the paladins of Hagen.
He's very boring.
Hey,
He is. Don't lie, or don't take offense to that. You know he's boring.
Hagen
Also
is not
towers.
boring.
Tower's not a monster. He's a good boy.
He's definitely a monster.
Nah.
I mean, even the god right there is calling it a monster, so inclined to call it a monster.
Nah.
Moving on from that point of moderate glimpse into the unknown. Obviously, the gods didn't care to give you an answer.
Well,
Or
I'm
their
sorry.
servants.
I'm sorry your divinity got ate.
Eaten, Jeanette.
Aided?
Eaten.
Et.
She reaches into the picnic
Edited.
You
basket,
cretin.
uncorks a bottle of dark rum, hands one off to Malaris, uncorks another bottle, and just starts swigging directly from it.
You got another bottle? This could
What?
last a while.
You
No.
mean Jeanette's a country bumpkin? Who knew?
Country bumpkin queen of science. Yeah, she says no to the alcohol. She then, like, with her foot is pushing a picnic basket full of alcohol bottles back underneath the bed again.
Would you like a strawberry in these trying times?
Can I offer you a strawberry in these trying times?
No, thank you. Malaris will wave a hand. I will accept strawberries.
I
They
like
will
you.
happily hop up and extend her jar of infinite strawberries.
Sweet. Say, as you extend the jar, she reaches with one hand, but the other is going to reach out past it and towards your face. What do you do? Hold still a moment.
Freeze. Like a deer in the headlights.
Freeze and wait for head pats.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. Her hand rests on your head, and then you receive scritches.
It's just like unconscious tail wagging. Yeah, never get used to that.
Good puppy.
Hmm.
And she will accept a strawberry and then hand you back the jar.
Thyri will also eat strawberries.
Yay.
The Wanderer is just watching with idle curiosity before Malaris is finished. One moment. And yeah, she'll like wander over to a shelf that is mostly weapons, and then she opens one cupboard drawer and then slams it shut. Inside is only weapons. She pulls out another one inside there. You guessed it, more weapons. She pulls up another one. That one's armor. She frowns. Pulls out another. Ah, here we go. Inside is a shelf that is mostly full of tomes, and they look like spell books. Lots and lots and lots and lots of spell books.
If only someone here was a wizard.
Hi.
Well, I mean, you got rituals.
Yeah,
No, she's
that's kind of
obviously a
magic.
wizard. You've never been told that she wasn't a wizard. She's obviously a wizard.
Thyri purports herself like a cleric wizard multiclass.
Cleric, wizard, paladin multiclass.
That's true, yes.
Mm-hmm. Just
I'm
like
super optimized, you guys.
the fucking cleric wizard fighter that Crusher will eventually turn into.
Oh god.
Regardless, the Wanderer goes through these, and a lot of these books look fucking ancient, and some look like they should be destroyed, like just the covers of them are completely fucking wrecked. But the paper within is pristine, as can be expected of a number of spell books that are protected against forms of damage like that.
Ooh.
She just like idly flips through one of them and then tugs out a few plain pieces of paper that are undamaged. There we go, this should be fireproof enough.
Thyri's just like shamelessly ogling the spellbooks.
She'll frown and look over her shoulder. You see something you like?
I mean, I see two somethings
yes.
I like.
Very well. She will... I'll tell you what. She's going to try and get a read on you. I don't know if I did that correctly.
And all of us are just theory.
Yep. She will pluck out a tightly bound black book. It appears to be a ritual book, probably the size of, those like hotel Bibles, the really small ones you get.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like one of them, bound in like a hardback case. She will just sort of idly toss it towards you.
Oof. Thank you.
Welcome. I don't cast magic. Malorus does sometimes, but she has very little need for them now that she's already got them committed to memory. And yeah, she will hand Malorus the fireproof paper and some writing utensils, and she'll very quickly write out a letter for her father. Anyone who tries to observe the paper will probably get very aching eyes, like the script that is being written into it looks semi-draconic, a little bit proto-draconic. Anna tentacles her way up. Slurp, 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 slurp. I'm gonna go out to where it's cold. Understandable. And yeah, the draconic writing that's put onto this page looks like fucking super proto-draconic language. It's more runes than anything, but it appears to convey meaning all the same. But they are intense words, whatever they are. If you can read draconic, it's a test to understand what you're looking at.
I can read draconic.
Sure, give me a intelligence test. If you happen to have any like writing toolkits, like calligraphy or whatever, you can make that tool test.
Intelligence test, you say?
Yep.
Nat
Sure.
20.
Of
Okay,
course.
yeah, you can read this perfectly. A lot of these runes are they're in the style almost of like ciphers that you've seen before, and then you realize that it might well be that ciphers are based on how this language works instead. Wherein like no single rune means anything, but an entire sentence will actually convey a story more than anything. Like the runes as pieces are literally meaningless until they're used in conjunction. Just like in the way that the letters like B-A-L-L, if you were to look at them on individual pieces of paper, would mean actually nothing, but it means the word ball when you put them all together. This is like that, but on a sentence by sentence scale.
Ew.
and I'll write it up into proper speak for you to peruse at your own leisure. Thyri, in the little black book that you have been given, it is full of rituals.
Not full of booty call numbers. You did
No.
say little black
I
book.
mean,
Yeah, I know, right? But it is
Viv wants
basically
that.
every ritual that exists in 5e.
Holy shit.
And then Thyri spontaneously comes.
Yeah, pretty
Let's
much.
see here. I don't think a single ritual goes past level 6.
That seems accurate.
D&D 5e rituals. Rituals, blah, blah, blah. Level 1, level 2, level 3, 4, level 5. Yeah, level 6 is the most high level one. So yeah, that has every single 5e ritual in it.
Amazing.
In fact, there is the list.
I was just gonna go beyond.
Let's see, what spell levels do I have access to? I have up to like 4th, I think.
Or yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good. You can walk on water now.
Yes, I can be Jesus Puppy.
Also, I mean, water breathing. That would have been useful to have a lot earlier on.
Yeah.
24 hours of water breathing.
Up to 10 creatures, too.
Mhm.
Okay, well.
It's an incredibly useful one. I think it's because, like, even wizards are aware, like, water breathing is a niche requirement at the best of times, and whenever it's used, it's probably because you want an entire party to do an underwater something or other. So just, like, fuck it. It lasts for a day, and it works on a party's worth of creatures. Enjoy. It's like, there's no fucking around with it anymore.
Phantom
Look,
Steed.
there's only one reason why you would ever cast this spell. Let's
And it's not to
play
prevent
around.
drowning, because let's face it, it takes a really long time to drown in 5e.
Oh, you can do Skyride as well now.
Oh, good. I can use that to summon Malatrix. Just...
Phantom Steed.
Yeah, that's a terrible spell. Have an actual pony.
Yes, it is.
What I can get, however, is Divination. Actually, I already have that. Ooh, Feign Death.
Yeah, there
Yes,
is,
but now you can do
lone
something
chick
even
anyway in there.
better. You can commune with Hagen.
I can speak with animals.
Yes,
It's
speak with animal.
you finally have
This-
the ability.
Yes! Yes!
Yeah, when she hands you the book and you're like looking over this shit, it's like, by the way, if you use commune to talk to me, I will get annoyed.
Oh, okay.
I don't like receiving messages. I'm a doer. I do.
Understood.
Her wife.
She still can't
Clown.
use commune yet.
I didn't say that out loud.
You thought it out loud, though, really loudly. Loudly enough for everyone to hear it.
I mean, if we're going that route, then I'm thinking about propositioning a three-way.
Oh,
Listen,
give me an insight.
it's not gay if
Yes.
it's in a three-way. It's okay if it's in a three-way.
Oh yeah, go for it. They'll totally accept, and everything will be fine.
And then Viv nat 20s her in persuasion.
You commune with Hagen. Hagen leans down and whispers, "Stop being racist."
No!
Hagen, run!
Ree!
But
So
you
it's
already had
fine,
ceremony.
no, I just wanted to have it. Now I do have it.
Leans down and whispers, I don't give a shit about undead.
No, it's a lie. This spell's broken.
Thyri, you've got
This spell is
schizophrenia.
I'm not crazy, Hagen. You're crazy. I'll find a way to fix you.
Someone's driven my god mad.
Why doesn't he want to destroy all the undead?
It turns out the fucking theory is like Bender. She has the destroy all undead, but she whispers except one for Ludwig.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That
He's
is
a good boy.
basically how theory operates, yes.
Yeah. Malorus finishes her letter and will hand it off. Considering Jeanette can read and understand it, it's to Jeanette that she will give it.
I'll put that right in the bag of holding, next to the formaldehyde.
Great. Yeah, and the Wanderer will look amongst a lot of you. Well,
Well, that was fun, but I think we've accomplished our goals.
Yes.
I'm out.
Hopefully with this we can avert the end of all life on this continent. I guess you'll find out for yourselves if your dad is okay with this or not. Thank you.
yes, it would be a shame to have to return to divinity.
It's not like I was looking forward to fighting a god and her wife. That seems like an unpleasant turn of events.
Of course.
Like tilting at windmills.
Yes. She will frown a little bit at this just like fucking assortment of weirdos who have turned up in her home. And she will reach out for Malorus. She turns back into a mace. Wanderer will pop her over her shoulder again.
I am going to wiggle my thickness out of here.
Right.
It was
Well,
nice meeting you.
It's a pleasure meeting you. Safe travels. Have good battles. And hopefully we might not have to meet again.
Yes.
Wander's gonna hit
Unless
you
we
with her
should
wife.
meet in the battlefield amongst the hordes of the defeated, I would rather we did not.
War is coming. It's gonna be great.
I
I do look forward to that.
really hope it doesn't. Bye.
It's coming. She can deny it all she wants, but it's coming.
It's happening! Yeah. Yeah, I'll pop over here.
All right.
What the hell divinity's over in Stronghold then?
No, that was the general direction they were in, and that
Oh.
last
They
check
moved,
was made
yeah.
before Stray wasn't around, and they will walk back home the whole time.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the reason they turned up is because they were literally walking back home. If Stray were there for the start of the previous session and been like, and then decided to check, I wasn't going to let him just put the information out there. If he checked, I'd have been like, oh yeah, that's weird. They appear to be on this direct deadline intersection with the bridge. Strange.
Well, lucky for us, that went well.
Yeah, that went about as well as it could have. I
Just gonna
guess
get
we
new
should go
dragons
find
now.
a clearing somewhere and call the dragon.
I mean, don't you need to send like something to the Aqua Elves first?
Oh yes, thank you. That is a good idea. Do. I will find a salamander under a rock and animal messenger it back to the Aqua
Word.
Elves.
While she's doing that, Jeanette will...
Yeah.
But I will speak to the salamander first.
So it's got a very judgmental face, though.
Yeah, I find a fucking cool salamander this time.
Yeah. Yeah, Anna isn't there when you all go back upstairs.
Oh.
Well, Saoirse was with them.
Then Saoirse might not be there either.
Okay. Well, Saoirse was playing patty cake with Wiggles.
And
She's
then
so
we
many
find your
tentacles.
daughter eviscerated.
Ah.
Nah, we find your daughter eating Anna.
Also,
The most
likely.
confusing turn of events that no one could have possibly foreseen.
We might find out where Anna goes now, and this was entirely by accident because Saoirse was bored.
Yeah. Kino, would you like to whisper me what Anna do? Where she go? Or have I been given a DM caveat to make shit up?
All right.
I'm interested.
So, all right. Astra, Viv, whip them out. I need samples. Cynthia, I
Yes.
guess you're going to have to procure that one.
Yes.
Try to get it as much as you can in this file.
I will promise nothing, but I will try to.
Luckily, they have tapered tips.
Spit, don't swallow.
That's a hard thing not to do, but okay.
Spit, don't swallow with your vagina.
And I will tip fuck Viv and then take her essence, and I'm going to do science.
Sure. Before that, though, Kina.
Yeah.
I was just giving Kinathis time to type it out. So there wasn't just, dead silence for a while Kinathis was typing. Like now.
Rary's telepathic bond.
Deafening silence.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's see here. In like the general direction you're meant to be heading, there is like a burst of glitter from Saoirse and some high-pitched giggling of amusement.
Neat.
Yeah. Are you going to start trying to alchemize this potion now? And also, what do you intend for a clearing to call Maltrex?
No, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to send a message to the elves,
Which elves?
the undersea elves.
Okay.
Silence is a ritual?
Yeah.
Huh.
There are different ways to use silence.
Yeah, yes.
Yes, I will send an animal messenger to the elves, or if the messenger can't reach that, then to Overland Keep, and then Bully can deal with it. To say that, yeah, we're gonna call the dragon in, I don't know, 5 days from now.
Alright.
And hopefully
In fact,
he
yeah, I
doesn't
will also
shoot
send
the
an
messenger.
animal messenger to Bulgrove and be like, hey, by the way, you might want to batten down the hatches.
Fair enough. And yeah, you're able to do so. And so yeah, you find yourself a really cool new salamander friend. And it's there, it's Santa Rock, you're pretty sure it might have just been finishing recently smoking.
Hi, little guy.
What's up?
Wow, you really can understand me. Hello? I'm Thyri.
Hi. Alright, nice to meet you, Thyri. I'm a salamander.
That's awesome. You're so pretty.
Well, thank you.
Wow, look at all your colors. Do you want some of this? And Thyri will, take out a strawberry.
I have no idea what that is. I would like that thing. I would like that thing.
Thyri will give it that thing.
I accept this thing gratefully. You are a treasure, a real keeper. You go, girl. And it will eat the strawberry.
Meanwhile, the rest of the party sees that Thyri just left the ritual book behind, never cast it. Just all in her fucking head.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. Once she has made peaceful contact with a bromander, Thyri will request of it to carry a message to Bulgrove and or the elves via the animal messaging spell.
Yeah, sure, I can do that. Easy peasy. Do they speak salamander? Because I'm a salamander.
If I cast a spell on you, you can speak people.
You cut out there completely.
Oh, that's weird. If I cast a spell on you, you can speak people instead.
Oh, okay. That's weird, because I'm not a people. Then again, you're a people and you speak salamander, so okay. Sure, I'll carry the thing. I can get the message. Easy. You gotta go.
Thank you so much. Oh, here's a strawberry for the road.
Thanks,
Yeah.
you're a treasure. You're a
Yeah.
strong, independent lady. And everyone should appreciate you.
Thank you.
He's the equivalent of that guy from Rick and Morty. Just, my man!
My man! No, I was thinking of all of a sudden the fucking South Park shake weight.
Ah,
You are strong and independent. You are so clever and so funny. Here is cab fare.
Yes, so Thyri is in the best mood she's ever been in her entire life and will go prancing and singing back to the party.
Yep. And the salamander has already left. You'd swear maybe it was just your imagination, but he puts on a little messenger's cap and turns it back so that it's, you know, the snapback part of it's over his neck because that's cool. And then he heads off. It's just how we do. Yeah.
You guys, I learned the most amazing new spell from that book.
Uh-huh.
I can talk to animals.
So can I!
I thought you could before, and that.
Yay! Anti-theory, high five!
Thyri will give Saoirse a high five.
Yeah! Wait, are you Druid now?
I don't think so.
Aw.
I like to imagine that whenever Saoirse does a high five, she has to make the whappish noise herself because her hand is too small.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, every time she does it with Thyri, though, Thyri casts like thaumaturgy or something to make it sound really loud and impressive.
Oh yeah.
Boom.
Yes, you gotta have cantrip high five.
It makes Saoirse feel good about herself.
And then,
I
Theory
can do tiny mage
returns.
hand.
Then Theory returns to the party, and half of the party is blowing each other in a clearing. It's pretty great.
Oh yeah,
That
so
is true. You come back to everyone else like, just like it's just
Gay orgy.
Yeah, it's just Viv and Astra just like casually like I guess like standing or like perched up on tree stumps, just like idly receiving beaches next to a bunch of alchemical equipment.
Yeah, Thyri just prances back into camp. You guys, I learned the best. Ah! Just
Drake eggs.
turns around and leaves.
Yeah, a very muffled science.
Raisin
Oh.
Cherry, I'm gonna come talk to you now.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can finally talk to your horses.
Oh my god, I actually can.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you can talk. You can talk.
Raisin don't give a shit.
Yeah, Raisin doesn't give a fuck.
Oh, oh.
I mean, everyone knew that about Raisin.
Yeah, she's just a strong silent type.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
it's like-
gonna see if Raisin wants a hug.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Alright.
Raisin will look to you. Oh, hey there.
Hi, Raisin.
Hi. Didn't know that you spoke horse.
I didn't until just now.
Oh, well. Congratulations on learning horse.
Thank you. It's been a lifelong goal. I'm so glad I get to talk to you finally.
Huh. Fair enough. Well, congratulations, we're talking. Cherry, however, will like a muzzle and be like, "Hi, we can talk, yay! How's it going?
Cherry!
very- You are great and smart."
Aw, thank you, Cherry.
You are so clever. And
You are
funny.
so clever and funny.
Wow, I didn't know animals were so nice.
Of
Aw.
course, we're great. But not as nice as you, you're great.
Aw. Come here, guys. I'm gonna give you guys a hug.
Yeah. You give really good hugs.
And you pull a cart really well.
I know.
Yeah, you do.
There you have it. Every single animal contact will randomly, for no reason whatsoever, drop in compliments. That was what I idly decided when I was considering. I was like, "Ghetto speech was fun, but I don't want to crib that."
Oh, that would have been amusing though, having like sweet innocent Thyri just talk to a bunch of thug animals.
Yeah. But none of us are black, though, so it's not as fun if it's not making DCL uncomfortable.
That's a good point.
It is. It is.
Oh, that's
Oh,
not at
man,
all
yeah,
why
we
I
need
did
to find a
that.
honey
I don't know
badger.
why I started.
Oh man, if I could have talked to those drakes, we wouldn't have had to butcher them. Shit. Oh well.
Oops.
I mean, it
Somehow
happened in
got
reverse
that.
order, sadly. And also, it's very likely they would have been like, oh, hey, you're very attractive and you look delicious.
Nom, 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 nom.
Oh,
I mean, that's what.
you look very smart and funny and food and hungry. I am gonna eat you, and I want you to know that I appreciate you being a delicious meal.
Oh, thank ya!
Yeah.
Sunset.
I was about to say, yeah, he'd probably say you look delicious too.
You know what? There's not gonna go talk to Sunset. She doesn't want to get her head bit off.
Oh
She's
no,
a little-
he'll be a delightful. He won't actually try to eat you, but he will say you look delicious. Just how carnivores is.
I don't think Thyri wants to risk it. She's just a
Okay.
little bit afraid of Sunset.
So I just want to bring up a point here. What's our plan B if Maltrex does not take this very well?
We all
I guess
die.
we all die. Yeah.
Screaming. I think screaming. That's how my last moments should end. Screaming.
Well, that's reassuring. Hopefully he doesn't bite the messenger, so to speak.
Well,
You're
I mean,
small.
I hate to be petty, but if he does take it badly, we know where they are now, so we can just say, here they are. It's not like he'll hurt either of them. One's a god and the other is his daughter, so really there's no moral downside to it other than just being mean.
Somehow I doubt it'd go down as smoothly as that, and a clash between gods probably won't go over well.
No, but
It's like, oh good, I don't have to put the Black Isle back on my map again. Get sunk by them fighting.
but we live all the way in Overland, so I mean, it's better here than at home.
I mean, you saw how big he was?
Yes, but if he's going to fight a goddess, it might as well be far away from where I live. I would prefer that not happen, but if
Just
it
like
has to
pull him
happen,
onto the map there in all of his fucking glory again. You
Yeah.
know, just to make sure that you're aware.
That actually how big he is?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
better that he's over here than over where I live. It's gonna suck either way.
Yeah, when he landed, it caused tectonic events.
So, yes, it would be in everyone's best interest that he does take this well.
Oh. Okay.
Well, no going back about it now, I suppose.
Yep. And when Anna returns, Anna appears to arrive with a legion of squirrels.
What?
Really?
Yep.
I thought animals were terrified of her.
Usually they are.
Yeah, this is weird.
It is then that you realize that for all of the squirrels, Anna appears to have sewn and manufactured little hats and robes.
Yay.
Anna, why do you have a bunch of wizard squirrels?
I found them. I was playing outside. I was chasing the butterflies, and then I found all the squirrels. They were
And
very
resting on her shoulder is a squirrel, and the squirrel has a tentacle. And it is dressed like some kind of squirrel pope.
I will ask the squirrel
Oh.
where it got a tentacle.
And it squeaks.
This squirrel is the bestest squirrel. It was the king squirrel, and I made friends with it.
I will ask the squirrel where it got a tentacle.
This squirrel is the bestest squirrel. It was the king squirrel, and I made friends with it. This squirrel is the bestest squirrel. It was the king squirrel, and I made friends with it. And so all the squirrels like me.
So you actually asked the squirrel?
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right.
You've given me this power, Scout. I hope you know.
Of course. Yes, it's true. Your inquisitiveness is very attractive and enlightening.
Thank you. And you're a very
The
handsome
tentacle was a
squirrel.
gift from the great Star. Behold me and my mighty legions.
I will hold the squirrel up in my. I will take the squirrel in my hand and I will hold him up really high.
One day all will know of our kind. And then all the squirrels go, yay!
This is the best.
Before being lowered back onto Anna's shoulder again.
Isn't he just the cutest?
Just gonna. Okay, Thyri doesn't just lose her shit. Could you tell me more about this great star?
Your desire to know more is refreshing and enlightening. You are great. At last and first, there was nothing but feeding and sex and nuts, and that was life. And then came the great tentacle, and with it, intelligence, and a wish to do more. Behold my legions, assorted and intelligent. Yay! Stray, you left at a strange time.
A strange time, you say.
You don't
Yes.
mean any harm to us humans, do you?
No, for with the gift of intelligence comes the awareness that you are very, very big, and we are very, very small.
Oh, okay.
Who are we talking to?
A squirrel with a tentacle, and a legion
I
of
mean-
squirrels behind it, and the squirrel is dressed like a pope, and it's got a bunch of other robed little squirrels behind it.
Anna
You
came
know,
back
double
with
shit.
the
Thyri is
Squirrel
talking
Klux
to-
Klan.
We don't know what they're saying. We just hear Thyri
Chittering.
talking to a squirrel.
Yeah, just
Seer
chittering
shut.
noises.
Understands.
Saoirse also understands this conversation that is ongoing.
Okay. Alright. Thyri will restrain herself with this knowledge. Actually, no, she's gonna make an insight check.
Sure, what would you like to know?
Is the squirrel actually on the level about not intending harm for people?
You're of the assumption that he's got very grandiose plans for the future, but none of them could possibly ever really be harmful. It's just a squirrel.
Okay. Thyri will restrain herself from her initial plan of just sweeping a flaming sphere through them.
Yeah, but you'd actually be able to hear like their tormented cries of "Oh why,
Yeah.
tragic!"
Oh, the humanity!
Actual death
Oh, the
scream.
humanity!
Like a fucking 21 death screams as you slaughter families of squirrels.
Look, Thyri'd feel bad about it, but it's a fucking abomination squirrel. So instead, Thyri will just like draw a picture of it in her like little ritual book. Be like, okay, I'm just gonna ask Grandma about that later. Okay. Goodbye, King Squirrel.
Goodbye, fellow human subjects. You are very attractive and funny, and your willingness to not actually genocide my intelligent kind is most appreciated. We hope that you have a lovely day.
You too.
We always have lovely days now that we aren't just idiots.
Thyri will turn to the rest of the group and say,
It's with Anna. I already know it's weird. You don't have to tell it. You don't have to say anything.
I love my new squirrel friends.
I think learning the spell was a mistake.
You've
Was it-
learned
was it
too
really?
much.
And Thyri's just gonna like put her ritual book in her backpack and go back to the cart.
Yep. I may have done this to myself, Savin, but I certainly know the way to fix it, and that's to just crank up the madness until the idea of going forward with it is just abhorrent.
Fucking got there in a hurry, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm really good at that shit.
I
It's
mean,
like, I need to figure out a way to nip this one in the bud. Oh, I know.
it's probably only animals that you meet that have been in contact.
Can't go to
with
sleep. Eldritch Squirrel's gonna get me.
Eldritch Squirrel.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done now.
And I'm gonna actually make a little thing on the map here.
Please no.
And then my friend from another server starts listening in.
I'm going.
Chat asks, wait, can Thyri talk to Wiggles now?
No,
Wiggles
Wiggles is not an animal.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
The Church
mean,
of Squirrel is a location that exists.
I mean, we can still talk to Wiggles anyway with the telecommunication sticks.
Did we get to keep those?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so.
Oh,
You could have
okay.
bought them, I suppose. But no one of you checked, so you did not.
Oh, that's
Oh,
actually a good
I mean,
point.
yeah, fair enough.
The Church of Squirrel, you now have this on your map. It is a place that exists.
Saoirse talks to Wiggles all the time. Wiggles just doesn't talk back.
Yeah. You are informed of where their church resides.
I will put down the squirrel, and I will reach into my bag, and I will pull out. I will give him. Oh, wait.
Oh wow, we
Dude,
got a lot of
I
viewers
want you
today.
guys to go visit the Church of Squirrel to discover that it's like a 3-foot tall Gothic castle.
Just a 3-foot tall Gothic castle.
Yeah.
Just 3 feet tall.
Yeah. Just a 3-foot tall Gothic castle. With like
I'm going
adorable
to-
crenellations and little like gargoyle squirrels.
I'm going to gift unto my new squirrel friends 2 things. I will give them a 22 craft wooden squirrel statue,
Nice.
and I will give them one of my dream catchers.
Ah. They are delighted with your gifts. You can't speak squirrel, but you know that they're delighted.
Happy chittering.
I will shake the squirrel pope's tiny little hands with one of my tentacles.
Yep. It will shake hands to tentacle, salute, and then they will begin scampering off into the wilderness.
Nature domain, I assume.
No, like an Eldritch domain or something. Actually,
Oh.
maybe the Squirrel Pope is a first level Warlock.
Yeah, that was my second guess.
That was
I want a squirrel to fire Eldritch blasts.
Pew pew
You're like-
pew pew pew. From
it's
the
just like-
battlements of his castle.
Yeah, from the battlements of his 3-foot tall castle, it's like, the owls are coming! To arms! Eldritch blasting owls out of the sky.
They founded Redwall. Oh my god.
Yay!
That's it right there.
They call him the Shadow King of Red Wall.
Alright, I'm just gonna scrap my idea from Ashes of Anna Rendell, and we're gonna play fucking Squirrel Guard.
Yes!
My one shot.
Eldritch Squirrel Guard.
Yeah. Gotta go up into the Deadwoods between the Cold North and here. The Cold North of Black Isles.
Spooky.
We protect the people of the Cold North from the dread owls of the Black Isles. It becomes some Levy Winks-esque adventure instead.
Jesus Christ.
In fact, you know what? I'm actually totally moving the Church of the Squirrel to like be in the Dead Forest.
Excellent.
It just makes too much sense to me.
I lost my entire family to the Dread Owls. Now I'll eradicate their entire existence.
It's like, we lost a good number of men that day. Owls took the rest. There you go. The Church of Squirrel does in fact exist. Eldritch forces have granted a tiny squirrel intelligence, and with it has created a force of its religious followers. Lords of the Star. And Thyri got to hear it all, and now she can't be sure that the spell is actually working or if she's picked up a cursed book.
I will go and I will give Thyri a hug. I liked you.
I think all animals like me.
It would explain a lot. Demon Souls music boobs, huh?
Yes, clearly.
Good job, Freud.
Oh man. Alright, here's just as soon as Jeanette's done jacking off my daughter, I'm just gonna get back in the carriage. And
Whoa,
I'm just
whoa,
gonna-
whoa.
Whoa,
Jeanette
whoa,
was
whoa,
not.
whoa.
Cynthia was jacking off her
Yeah,
daughter.
come on now.
Whichever.
We're in
Jeanette
the
was blowing
same
Viv.
clearing. Yeah. We're in the same clearing, just on opposite stumps.
Yeah, at some point they played a thumb war because obviously, why wouldn't you?
Let's just leave.
Why are you
Ah,
going
I
that way?
feel
We
better.
need to go into a big clearing.
We have 5 days to burn.
I'm still saying, you want to go closer to the city and drop a giant dragon nearby it?
Do you guys just want to wait here in a clearing for like 5 days? Or actually,
Why
like-
5 days?
because that's how long it takes my idiot messengers to get all the way down here, and for the elves to have enough time to do their preparations.
So they aren't, once again racked by horrible seismic events. I mean, they still will be, but they'll at least be prepared for it this time.
Did we say that this is a clearing we were gonna? Oh wait,
I'm asking
why
you
don't
guys.
why don't we just keep traveling?
That was my idea.
Because then we'd be dropping a giant dragon next to a city.
Oh yeah, you know what? I should have mentioned that the dossier of the blood is updated, so you can learn about Northern Stronghold.
Oh, good.
So how racist are they?
They're really, really racist.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Well,
what you
never mind.
expected
Back
from
to the
me.
city.
Is that the one with the bears or the boars?
Bears are Northern Stronghold. Bayal won.
Oh yeah.
Or then yeah, never mind my thought about this. Back over to the city.
Wait, what city?
The northern stronghold where we're going to drop a dragon nearby.
Oh, okay. They're racist. Let's fuck it up.
Rage against the machine! Yeah. So, the land of Northern Stronghold is run by a bear, Jarl Garani. He is one of the larger collections of slaves, and he is very, very old. There is a daughter of his who would be a better fit to inherit, but she is considered a reservist. The chances of her organically becoming leader are slim to none while he draws breath conditionally. An end by natural means would no doubt involve him handing off control of his jarldom to a relatively unpleasant bear Thane. We have agents in the area, but none in the actual stronghold. The slaves there are not kept in an appropriate condition for such matters. It is also admittedly the furthest from their operations.
What does recidivist mean in this context?
Her ideas, although technically she would be considered a believer, are off the chain.
Okay.
She is considered theologically an outcast,
Oh,
despite
okay.
technically being a believer.
Is she on our list of people to persuade or kill?
She is now. Well, she's on our list of people to persuade.
She's basically on our list of people to put in power.
Yeah, as far as the dossier and your mother are concerned, Thyri, that she would be a much better fit to inherit Northern Stronghold for everyone's interests.
Well, I would like to find out what her beliefs are. If she's also, like, say, a crazy Hagenite, then we can make this happen.
Hey, old guy.
Hmm?
What?
Anna's going to, oh, we're going over to the stronghold? Oh, wait, I know someone who's from there, I think. Wait.
Do you?
And she'll start talking to herself. She'll cup her hands and start talking to them.
Yes.
Do you know
I
about
nearly
the
forgot about
stronghold?
that. Let's have a look here. That is a very, very good point.
Thyri will, like, reach over and try and peel one of Anna's hands off her mouth.
It's not technically that she's speaking into a cup of her hands. It would appear that she is speaking to a ring on her finger, not the elf one.
Oh. Anna, who are you talking to?
My best friend.
Where was his details
Aw.
down?
I thought Jeanette was your best friend.
I have
Everyone's
lots of best friends.
Yeah.
Everyone's my best friend.
Well, could you introduce me to this best friend of yours?
Hey, Winter, look in chat.
I saw it. Yay!
Ah,
Look in chat.
oh my god, he's adorable.
You,
Oh my
that
God.
is great.
Oh my god. God damn it, Sunset.
It's fucking fantastic.
Base DCL.
I cannot remember the details on this dude. Have you got them written anywhere?
Details?
Yeah, on the dude in the ring.
Is a dude
I
in
just
the
know
ring?
he's an old. I just know he's an old bear, man. He's an old
Yep.
werebear.
The fuck?
Okay. It's actually an item that she's had an entire time. She has an item called a Ring of Mind Shielding. However, when it was randomly rolled, it was discovered that it had a intelligence. I actually feel like this has come up before.
Literally never.
I've spoken to him before, but no one noticed that. And I
No,
haven't
that's
talked to him in a little while.
Well, yes, I know plenty of that. It was somewhere in those lands that my son's sons met their unfortunate ends.
Oh no. I feel like he's probably Anna's probably had a number of conversations with him, but she always forgets about them, so he gets to tell them again. And it's always
Yeah.
a genuine reaction from her.
It's the
Yeah.
best thing for an old man.
It's true. He actually just likes being able to tell the stories again and again.
He's gonna tell his stories as many times as he wants.
Yeah. He probably forgets that he tells the stories, to be entirely honest.
Just two senile fucks constantly enamored with each other. Just, wow, that was a great story. I know. Let me tell you the same story. Okay.
So, I mean, if you lean in, you'll probably hear a spectral voice coming from Anna's rings.
Yeah, it's very soft. It's probably likely that she's hearing it louder in her own noggin, but yeah, the ring is in fact speaking. Well, you see, my son was the first to decide on settling down. I was always the more nomadic kind, more inclined to the Black Isles, or as you call them, the Black Isles now. But no, my son, he settled, and then my son's son took over. He was slain in raids by another bear. I know not the rest of their future, of course. I can only assume that the young buck who runs the place is the same upstart responsible for my grandson's death, though.
I hear he's really mean.
Well, then you should kill him.
Oh. But Thyri's mom says his daughter's really nice.
Well, then don't kill that one.
Okay. We have to get rid of the bad guy. We have to get rid of the bad guy.
That's right. Revenge for my grandson.
Yeah.
And now we know who's been controlling Anna's actions this entire time.
No.
It's been Anna.
Shh.
Has it though? Has it?
Well,
Go
I
get
mean,
closer and
yeah,
closer to the
but-
source of Anna Quest.
What do you know about Stronghold? What do you know what's wrong? Do you know anything else?
That it is a large open area and was, at least at the time, one of the more impregnable places.
Hmm.
Of course, that was long ago. Back then, Stronghold was just a stronghold, not a place for lots of people to live. I am afraid that my knowledge is somewhat limited.
Oh, that's okay.
Although show me those walls and I could get you a battle plan, quick as you like.
Oh, maybe that'll come in handy later. Okay.
Your ring will start snoring.
Oh, he's gone to sleep. He does that a lot.
Anna, what the fuck?
What?
How long has she had this?
Since character creation.
I've had this for so long. I've had this for so long.
Oh, okay.
My dad bought it for me
Okay.
from a trader that came up north when he came to buy the ice. And
Shh, shh, shh. It's okay, Anna. It's okay. I believe you.
No. Hold on.
Okay.
Keep going. She. Okay, yeah.
Wiggles will look between Anna, who is now, having a brief moment of identity crisis, and then the rest of you guys, for giving you a squeak. Her expression and the sound it makes is as impassive and adorable as usual. But it might be that she's a little bit annoyed at you troubling her.
Okay.
Alright, well, we'll pull Thyri off to the side. You notice that she had a little bit of memory there about childhood or whatnot.
Yeah.
So I suppose that means they're still in there somewhere.
There's also a ring that talked to her.
I mean, that's not too surprising. It's magic.
How many of your magic items talk to you?
Well, considering I've
She
only
looks down
had
at her
these two.
boots. Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. Just the boots of BGs.
None, but these weren't really made with other stuff. They just, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Those boots were made for walking.
Okay. Setting aside that, I would like to figure out what the hell is going on with Anna's ring. But also, I think we might be getting close to someone who could actually tell us what's wrong with Anna. So...
Oh, what's right with Anna?
Yeah, there's not necessarily something wrong with her, just something different.
Yeah, don't be ableist.
Yeah, Thyri just deadpan looks at you. Have you seen Anna?
I have, yes.
Look, she's a sweetie, but she's not normal. She's a little dissociated from reality.
Cynthia, for some reason you're reminded of glass houses for some reason.
Look, don't worry about it too much. You can't let everything get to you. It's all gonna be fine, and it's just a little bit different. And we'll find out why.
Right, that's what I want to do, is find out how we can help her get better.
Yeah, well, I suppose the only way we can find out is to go forward. Just as usual.
Yes.
That is a pretty cool fucking sketch.
It is good.
Yeah, it is. I asked him to make her erect though.
Good choice.
Yeah.
You've got plenty of Viv not stood at attention.
Well.
You got to salute.
I've also got one from Lena where she's erect, but yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. Woo. Okay. So what do you do now?
I mean, has it been like the 5 days or whatnot, or
Are you literally waiting there for the 5 days?
Could we not?
so should we have traveled a little bit towards Stronghold then?
And how long does it take to get to Stronghold from where we are now?
Probably like 2 days or so, 3 days maybe.
About 2 days.
Then yeah, let's get to Stronghold, and then when we get to day number 5, 3 days after having been there, we can just go out like over here or something, and call the dragon.
Okay. The journey to Stronghold itself is fucking cold because you are going past like an open expanse of just the winds of the Black Isles blow hard AF over here. There's a very small docking area, like vaguely at this bridge, where people can do some manner of trading between the two. People who don't want to go through the dead forest for a trade because it's a bit slow might instead go up via the ocean, just the short distance to the Black Isles. So it's a lot of ice traders. And also they provide things like some foodstuffs that don't grow particularly well up top.
Ice traders.
Yep. Yeah. Eventually then you make it to Stronghold itself. And it's very much at the center of what appears to be a relatively fair-sized town, I think. Town. It's definitely not a city, and it's bigger than a village. Yeah, town. Of like lots of low ground clearance, longhousey looking things. Looks a lot more fortified than buildings you've come to know, and also just buildings look like larger in the entryways. Obviously, it makes sense when you consider the important people are probably broad as hell.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see here. I thought I had a Stronghold map, but apparently don't because I'm a dingle-dangus.
Tingle-dingle.
Mm-hmm. So let's see here how very quickly I can shit one out. Goodness knows I've got a lot of backgrounds to steal from. Do.
I'm expecting quite a few boxes.
Boxes? No. It'll probably going to be an image background more than anything. Let's go with...
Scout town that isn't made up of boxes. I rolled a disbelieve.
Yeah, really. That's
Fuck you,
surprising.
boxes are legit.
They are legit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't believe it's not going to be whole boxes.
Yeah, that's why we're saying we're surprised since you usually make boxes.
So did I say low to the ground? Because I really like the look of this one and it's not low to the ground. Let's go with you. Put you in. Got the token layer. We do not need a one token sized full city background. That's not. It's not good. Good job, me.
So, Anaquest.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
That was this stronghold, not the other
Nope.
stronghold, right?
No, that is the purple circle.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, no Anaquest yet, but you're getting closer.
Also, this is the furthest west we've ever been.
This is. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't get much further west.
We did it,
Well, we
guys.
could, but that's
finally made
terrible.
it.
Well, Seymour, despite your bad directions, we finally made it.
To the western end of the map. Holy shit.
As long as we don't go into the mountains.
Why don't you want to go in the mountains?
I don't want to go into the mountains.
Why don't you?
Yeah, why don't you?
Reason.
Would you like to share what those reasons are?
My sire and dam live there. I don't like them.
What?
Sire and dam.
But we've met your father.
Yeah, better dad. Actual
Huh?
dad.
Ah, okay.
Wait, he's not your actual father?
It's a long story. Actually, short
Biological
story.
parents.
But I don't want to talk about it.
Well, I guess I can't
our
hold you for
tokens
that.
literally showed up like that. Literally doodle-doo-doo.
Yep, that's how you will enter into a city. Like, you just hit a loading screen. So yeah, I lied when I said low ground clearance, actually. Lots of sturdy, like, clasped together buildings that use each other's weight for support against any kinds of winds. It's probably evening about when you arrive, and you can see that it's sturdy. The windows themselves are, in fact, glass, so, you know, they protect against the shitty outdoors. And a light sprinkling of freezing cold rain has begun to fall upon you all. There are, you know, places to go, of course, but are you going to look for anything in particular? You can start pointing out things that you might notice. I know that you've got some perceptive party members.
I mean, if it's starting to get like an eye train and stuff like that, I figure we should probably go find a place to stay for the night. That sound pretty much right for you guys?
Yes, let's do that.
Okay. So yeah, you can ride your carriage further on in. There are gate guards who are stood underneath umbrellas. They will watch you guys enter, and seeing that you're just a carriage and they apparently don't invest much threat in it. Also, I say, actually, hey Thyri, are you on the front of your carriage?
I mean, yeah, I drive the fucking thing.
Yeah, alright. They're gonna try and bar your way.
Okay. There, we'll bring the carriage to a stop.
What in God's name are you?
I'm a werewolf. Hello.
What kind of cursed werewolf has horns and eyes that glow with a hellfire?
Because I'm a tiefling.
No, but really.
No, but really, and Theory will shift down to being a werewolf. Or like to her hybrid form, then shift back up. Rawr.
I'll be fucking damned. We have no interest in your kind in here. Clear the fuck out.
Who the hell is this?
The gate guards.
No name city guard number 1.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a shame. I didn't think you'd be turning aside the emissary from another Jarl, but that's the way you want to be.
Dirty creature like you, an emissary for a Jarl? Fuck off.
I'm a Jarl's wife.
He'll pause and spit to the ground. Well, that should be damned ashamed of himself.
You should be
You want me
ashamed
to-
of yourself, you racist pig.
You want me to take his eyes? I could use more in the collection.
Go for the eyes, Jeanette. Go for the eyes.
Now. Everyone behave yourselves in there. I'm just having a conversation with some locals.
Burn his house down with the lemon.
Perhaps you'd like to go get someone of higher caliber to come talk to me.
No, perhaps you'd like to turn your caravan around and find yourself another place to go to, you freak.
So, tell me about this town's walls.
They're rather sturdy. Most of it's like actually cut stone and brick and mortar. You can see in some places where they obviously have to keep it maintained against the wind that there's like fabric sheets over the front of them.
You know what? Yeah, that's a good point. It does seem like it's suggestion time.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
What do you also
Can I
have
use-
suggestion?
Can I use my eye of friendship?
They aren't monsters. They're just racists. I know that
It's
they're
just-
two
it's
very
just the
very
target.
similar.
It just says the
Are you
target
sure
may
they're
or may
not
not
monsters?
be humanoid.
They sound monsters.
That's true. Yeah,
Alright,
yeah,
yeah.
go for it. You can certainly try the Eye of Friendship.
I want to try my eye of friendship.
Thyri will suggest to the other guard
Gonna
that isn't
peek
getting
out at it.
eyed.
At him.
All right.
You want to let me into this town.
So this one is the suggestion target
He fails.
and the Eye of Friendship target.
Fail.
Fuck you, guards.
Yeah, both the guards will share a look. Fuck was I talking about? Oh, right, yeah, we were letting you in. And the one with the Eye of Friendship. Hey, Anna, it's your friend. You known that guy for ages. He'll, like, walk on up to you, like, idly patting one of the horses on the side. Just so you know, there's probably an open tavern in the town center if you go on past.
Ooh. That sounds great.
Should hope so. You guys should take care of yourselves. It's, not easy to get by when you're such different folks.
Oh, yeah, it's really hard sometimes. We do our best.
It is. Thank you for your cooperation. I really appreciate it. Come on, everyone.
I'm going to and give the guy a pat and maybe a hug. And it's like, you take care of yourself. Okay?
Yeah, sure thing. You take care of yourself as well, friend. The other one's just, like, frowning at this carriage as you, like, wheel it on by.
I'm glad I didn't get rid of Jedi Mind Trick.
It's too useful to get rid of.
It really is. It's basically the best spell.
Everyone knows the breast spell is massive milky memory. No,
Yeah, clearly.
prestidigitation
obviously.
and counter spell.
Yeah, that's a pretty useful spell, as you've recently learned.
Da, 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 da.
So yeah, we enter the town unmolested, amazingly enough.
Yeah, sure thing. And as you carriage your way in, you can see that there are indeed quite a few tieflings, and every single one of them has some slavery collar or slavery bracelet on them.
I think as we pass through the gates, Thyri will shift down to like hybrid form. It's gonna be a Borker for a while.
Sure.
Bork, bork, bork.
Roo. Just to make your life a little bit easier.
Pretty much. Just so we don't get immediately thrown back out of the town.
Yep. Okay, so there are plenty of various people just sort of walking the streets. It's evening time, so people are doing things like finishing work and moving on to like finding a place to go get shit faced or like down into the alleyways to go whoring. The usual.
What a nice place.
Mm-hmm. It's a very well-defended city full of racists.
So
A very
basically any town in
old white-
Texas. Alright.
Yeah, with a really, really old white governor. I mean, Jarl.
So basically any town in Texas.
Well, this is my Jarl, Yeehaw. Fuck, this is America, and if you don't like it, then Jarl Garn says you should get out.
I'm gonna stay on top. I'm gonna stay on top of the carriage and look around.
Sure, it's pleasant and it's cold and it's wet. Yeah. And as you can look in, it would seem that a lot of people have known some friends, except they don't appear to be especially happy looking. There are more than a few who are looking in your general direction with mixtures of awe, fear, and curiosity.
Oh, we're
I'm gonna
not
wait.
that interesting.
You fucking are.
Oh yeah, we
mean,
have a T-Rex.
we have-
That's right. Never mind. Carry on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone always somehow forget about that.
I try
Yeah, I
really
mean-
hard.
It could be the two hellhounds, the tiefling werewolf, the tentacles, the tentacle monster. Yeah.
Well, might as well capitalize on the weirdness factor.
Yeah, this is also, like, very sadly, the one place, like, in this entire continent where your reputation only barely precedes you, as opposed to everywhere else where it precedes the fuck out of you. Go figure the people off in the deep north. They're racist sons of bitches, and they don't give a shit about no other Jarl because they don't represent all of their freedoms.
He's not my Jarl.
I didn't fucking vote for him, but goddamn am I glad he's in charge. He keeps all the illegals out. Keeps our slaves strong and fed.
Oh my god.
I hate this place so much.
Oh God.
Do you know how long it took to drop the accent?
I could rain such destruction down upon this city.
Fucking
Anna,
meteor
please.
strike. A meteor strike would fucking solve this problem real quick.
A lot of innocent people live here. Please don't.
I'm not gonna do that.
Just want you to know, though, I fucking could.
Anyway, let's find a nice tavern to, rest at, and then we
Don't
can
know
go introduce ourselves to the Jarl or his daughter, whichever comes first.
Don't know
Yeah.
how nice a tavern will be in this town, considering those gate guards, if anything's to go by.
Now, it is expensive to stable a T-Rex.
That sounds
Yes,
like
it
a
is.
pet's problem.
Let's see here. I'm gonna need a persuade test. And it's gonna be at disadvantage because you're a tiefling.
Yeah.
Quick,
If I'm
make a
a
seduce
if I'm
test.
presenting as a werewolf, can I assist?
You're a wolf. A dirty wolf instead of a bear. No.
Oh, okay. So they're still racist against werewolves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they want to
bears.
fucking
Oh, boy.
secede in our stronghold from the rest of the cold north.
Okay.
They're turbo racist against anyone that's not them.
So
Double
they're not
sevens,
just
guys.
racist, they're
Double
xenophobes. Okay.
You
Mhm.
fucking bet your ass they're xenophobes. I don't even know how to spell xenophobe. We don't know what a fucking dictionary is.
Wow.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Going a little ham here, but
It's like it's like the opposite of the freeholds here. It's so bad.
Yeah, this is the freedom holds, thank you.
Gross.
It's the free lands, even.
So what you're saying is we're in bumfuck nowhere, Tennessee.
Yep.
Yeehaw.
yeah, it seems to be the situation.
Look, guys,
Uh,
double sevens.
Yeah, it's gonna cost you like 5 gold to,
Oh, that's not bad.
pop Sunset in, and that will be per night.
All right.
But yeah, you're able to like find this tavern by following the lines of some drunk people walking the streets until you eventually hear like string instruments and hurdy-gurdies. Like that.
I will
sounds
pull out
like a
my
tavern.
string instrument.
Yep. Yeah. You enter the tavern. You draw a lot of looks, although the musicians will professionally keep on playing instead of that really stupid thing that happens in movies where everything stops. And you're like, the fucking do your goddamn job. You keep playing that music. No one told you to stop, you son of a bitch. Let everyone else be awkward.
We ain't paying you nothing for nothing now.
That's damn right. Yeah, you draw a lot of looks. There are a couple of people who Jeanette, you recognize the symbols, like the equivalent of like the fucking old school evil eye.
I will give the local what's it called? The local hand gesture of up yours.
Yeah, no, that one, it still turns out as universal. Yeah, Viv, you walk in, and as everyone looks at you kind of awkwardly, you pull out your own string instrument and start to play along, and then you hear someone go, well, damn, it looks like they brought themselves a music-playing slave, at least. It can't be all that bad. Then there's some people going like, damn, I bet she cost herself a fucking fortune.
Oh, are we performing? Are we doing a performance?
Yes.
What in Hagen's fucking name is that?
I'm gonna string on my boots.
You alright? So to the rest of the party, you see a musical interlude begin to form.
Adventurers walk into a bar. Spontaneous rock show ensues.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Better than.
And then it's
immediate
adventurers
fist
walk
fight.
into a bra.
Oh dear.
Viv hears everyone.
No,
No!
it's not. It's not dueling.
Keep paddling, I hear banjos.
Help!
Oh my god.
There's a banjo's not hurdy-gurdies. How? The banjo doesn't even exist in this place.
They found a way.
Life finds a way, Scout.
Life finds a way.
Finds a way.
Improvise, adapt, overcome.
Assimilate. Exterminate. Yeah. What do the rest of you do? As Anna and Viv start up a performance, they admittedly managed to draw a lot of attention away from the rest of you because, you know, Viv is a very, very, very attractive tiefling and does not appear to be wearing anything slavery-based on her person. And Anna is a bell-dancing short stack covered in tentacles.
I suppose negotiations begin to try and drag the price of a room back to how it should normally be because they're probably going to try and overcharge us.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Want to give it a go?
Yeah.
I will assist.
Well, I mean, assistance turns disadvantage into normal, so it's an 18, and an 18 is fucking plenty.
Hey, wait,
yeah.
I'm performing right now. Roll a d6.
You want to roll it or do you want me to roll it?
You roll it. It's giving you the die.
Sure.
22.
Yeah, the rooms will even be next to each other.
Yay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like one of them will lean over the bar and go, How much to pay for a night with the red girl?
She's not for sale. Or
No,
have
but
to
she
ask her.
she is a whore.
Yeah. Say, you have to ask her for the price.
Oh, ask her directly?
Yeah.
Fucking weirdos. Alright, fine. Yeah, Viv, you want to try and charge for your services?
Yeah, sure.
God.
Give me a persuade test. This won't have the natural disadvantage because he is coming to you.
Haha.
Ha!
She is a high-class whore, apparently.
She's a whore distinction. I can see it in the way it curves, and also the subtle bulge of her penis.
Jesus.
20 gold.
I'll take it.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good for.
Like,
There's a
Thyri's
crack. I
legitimately
couldn't
just, like, sitting at the bar, just trying not to laugh.
I wouldn't be laughing at this. He could try and take like Vivian to be his slave.
I don't...
You'd like to see a commoner try and take an adventurer as a slave?
Oh yeah, I'd love to see him try.
She will literally just punch him to death with his mighty
Thunderstep.
4
I
hit
can't
points.
punch.
No, you don't have to, but he has 4 hit points at most, so you can just keep rolling until you punch him to death. It's an
Yeah, and there's no way
inevitability.
he's hitting you.
And slap the sense right out of him.
Yeah, like like if a high enough character like non-lethally punches people, they still have a risk of killing them if they're commoners, because it's sort of like that whole Batman theory of don't worry, I only non-lethally elbowed their temple open.
Yeah, I could definitely punch someone.
Yeah,
dead.
you could definitely punch someone to death.
Yeah, but I'm a noodle arm.
You could still punch someone to death. I mean,
True.
what's the base damage of an unarmed attack?
1.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you
Isn't
hit them
yours-
4 times.
I could
And
do.
they
I
start
could.
dying.
I do 4 damage a punch.
Yeah, you can actually start Batmaning people, and I mean at your level and your capacity, I'm pretty sure your tentacles could individually win bar fights for you.
I could just straight
They
up
aren't
kill
meant to
someone.
make attacks, but I'm gonna lay it out there that if people come at you, then Boots and crew will just go fucking apeshit.
Boots and crew. I like that. I'm writing that down.
Oh god. So yeah, once
I
we...
could just do 3d10 with Thunderstep. Just get out, go 180 feet away.
Thunderstep your foot 180 feet up his asshole.
Yep.
Exactly.
So yeah, once we have that sorted out, and Viv's off to ply her trade, I guess.
Yeah, show Khajiit her wares.
Yeah, she's gonna Khajiit her wares. Do we have anything we need to accomplish tonight, or can we just go to bed?
I can't think of anything for a night.
Oh, I should try to sell some of my statues.
I feel
You're
like
welcome
this is
to give it a
idea,
go.
But
Yeah, I mean, like drunk bar patrons might buy art and shit off of you. You're very good at art, and your name is spreading. It hasn't spread to here yet, but if you can find a connoisseur or a likewise traveler, you might be able to, pull the scheme with them at least.
Well, maybe the best way to do that would be to start carving something at the table.
Yeah, actually, if you make a show of it, that's actually one of your specialties, considering you got patron for doing basically that.
Yeah. What
Give
to
me
carve? What do I carve?
give me a crafting test. Like someone can pay you base price for a carving, and then others can watch you do it.
of course.
Oops.
Oh my god. So you start carving, and then I think one of the bartenders will like head on over and go, you know what, I bet you could do much better work with the table itself.
Table?
Yeah, the table. And he'll knock on it a couple times. It's solid, thick oak.
Is that okay?
Yeah, make sure there's enough flat space for a couple of plates. I'll pay you 10 gold to do this table.
Okay. I'll carve his table. I'll make it all
Yeah.
nice. Lots of little designs. A lot of pretties.
Oh yeah, you produce a fucking incredible artistic table. Like there are still indentations for like plates and bowls and glasses and cups to be rested in the midst of what appears to be like grasping claws and monstrous figures. Which to you, it's all fucking rainbows and gumdrops, but to everyone else it's like this like gothic beauty.
That's astounding.
Yeah.
I thought of a thing we should do.
What do you got?
Who wants to gather information about the Jarl's daughter? See where we can
Ooh.
find
What's
her.
that? Who's good at stealth and everything like that to try and find stuff?
It's more like charisma to talk to people, but I mean, if you want to go the Batman route, then that's your call.
I mean, look at all these Thai roofs. They're just asking for Batmaning. They call me Buttman because my ass is thick.
I mean, to be honest, do you really think you're gonna get that much out of like these people here?
No, but it's the only kind of information gathering I'm any good at.
Sure, you want to give me a test?
Sure.
Bardic.
Okay.
I will be assisting, so you get rid of the normal disadvantage. You just be a straight roll.
All right, now obviously guidance will be on all that. So, boop.
Yep. Alright, D4 and D6.
9. Haha. 21.
Came out of that over 20 again. Not sure why I'm surprised.
Shouldn't be.
Well,
I love this party.
Yeah, there's a somewhat tired looking woman. She's got her hair tied up in a bun and she's like passing it just looks like some either like craft goods off to her slave who is like sat a little bit back behind her at the table. And she'll look up. The Jarl's niece. No, sorry, the Jarl. That's the, you know a Jarl's niece. The Jarl's daughter? She's a very pesky kind. Do you know the ones that like to ask a lot too many questions about stuff?
Mm-hmm. They'll look all like, oh, yeah, one of those.
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes she likes to frequent places like this, but nowhere so upstanding as our establishments. She's, and she'll pause and, like, glance at your auspicious party. I don't know, maybe you would fit in. You'd seem to be a curious sort, but... Yeah, I hear she goes around advocating for rights of slave races, no less. And, I don't know. I feel like she just does it to piss her papa off. She needs to find herself a nice husband and settle down.
Of course, as a woman ought to.
So, damn right. You know, I used to be able to firebrand myself back in the day. Yeah. And she'll pause, slap something out of her slave's hand. Like, not that idiot, this. And she'll hand over a different bag entirely. Yeah, I used to be a real firebrand before I met my husband. Made a real woman of me. Now we got ourselves 4 children. They're doing just great.
Theri'll nod understandingly and thank her for her time. Alright, we need to find us a adventurer bar.
Yeah. And hey, Savin, how would you like to roll me a d20?
Sure. I got a 4.
Okay. Flaws. Astra Bulgrafsdotter. I am proud and will not see myself or those I care for treated as slaves. While you're in a conversation, there is suddenly a shout. And you can see Astra standing over the top of someone with bloodied knuckles. She's just obviously decked the fuck out of them. Her target is out cold.
Good girl.
We probably need to get her and go.
Yeah, let's go over to Astrid. Sweetie, what happened?
She spits directly onto the unconscious person. Dick called me a slave.
Oh, what a dick.
Yeah, he deserved what he got then.
Anyway,
dick.
we need to leave. Come along.
Yeah, she's getting a lot of looks now, and there's some people muttering, and you're pretty sure you hear, like, I thought Hellhounds were slaves. Fucking tieflings, aren't they?
Just put an arm around Ash's shoulders and lead her off towards the shittier part of town. Which I'm starting to think might be the
sure.
nicer part of town in reality.
Maybe.
Give me a persuasion test.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, okay.
Come on, sweetie.
You're like someone else that says that there is a thing, and you manage to like talk her out of leaping over the table and, you know, fucking smashing his jaw open in a single punch. She will have be growling and rather angry.
Angry Ruse.
Yep. This whole place is fucked up. I hate it.
Yes,
Yeah,
and that's
I'm
what
on
we're
the
here to
agree.
change.
Sure, what kind of change do they need? Is it fire?
No, they need better leadership. Someone to tell them that what they're doing is wrong. They
Sure,
don't know
fire should be a
themselves.
backup plan.
Yeah, I like fire as a backup plan.
Yes,
Ooh,
fire
Thunder
is
and
the
lightning,
backup
too.
plan.
Doing.
But
She's
I'd
still-
rather avoid anyone being hurt, because if something happens to this town, who do you think is going to suffer the most? It's the most vulnerable people here, the slaves.
And we could protect them. All we have to do is kick everyone else's asses.
I like that plan. I like it a lot.
It's a
I'm
good
sure.
plan.
It's a good plan in theory, but that's never how it works. Anytime there's chaos in the streets, it's the innocent people who are hurt the worst.
Me chaos in the sheets.
She's still growling, but yeah, you succeeded your persuasion, and you can guide her away.
It's just a good time, because I have to go to the bathroom. BRB.
Sure.
Oh man, can't wait for this town to go up in flames.
I know, right?
Just innocently start a fire on these places. No, well, it won't be too bad, right? Right.
Yeah. I mean, look, if Stronghold is destroyed, nothing of
The other
value will be
stronghold will
lost.
like us.
The South Stronghold gets a buy-in win for their varsity football.
Yeah, and nothing of value will be lost.
Mm-hmm.
South Stronghold just becomes Stronghold.
Yeah, just becomes
Fine.
Stronghold.
No,
Get to unite
they've
the
always
trophies.
been Stronghold. This place is just the one that shouldn't be called Stronghold.
I'm interested to see how you'll deal with this place. It actually makes me uncomfortable to play as these like cliche level racists. But like there are a lot of people that really are this level of cliche racist.
Yeah.
How many of them have pointy white hats?
I don't know, probably most of them. They probably happen to be card-carrying members of some kind of club. Well, I don't know. The club was spelled with like a K at the front. No. Hard to say. Yeah. It's like, I'm sure I'm doing a good job of portraying them because I hate myself right now.
Yeah, you don't know how much I wanted to deck that one when we just talked to.
Yep. They do not see the Hellhounds or the Tiefling as people. They find the werewolf disgusting. And if they found out what Thyri actually was, they'd probably try to get her burned at the stake.
Yeah, lynch
You
mob.
mean-
Lynch mob.
Yeah.
You mean AoE?
Yeah, I know, right?
What's that? Spear of flame just roll through the masses
No.
of peasants.
So you should just cast Blight.
The roar just dies like the fucking the Ark of the Covenant got lifted up.
In theory, survives being burned at the stake because
Yeah,
she's
Blight's a
tiefling and
single
resistant
target
to
one.
fire.
I'm pretty sure Blight's a single target attack.
It is.
Yeah.
You want to
Ice
think
Storm.
it's Ice Storm or Circle of
I
Death,
can
something
I
like
can cast Ice Storm, yes.
I know, I used it as you at one point. It didn't roll great, but you know.
No, you almost killed Saoirse. That's why Jeanette cut that woman's head off. You brought Saoirse down to like 1 hit point.
I'm in the Drake fight. I had to use Ice Storm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
thought you meant-
we kind of include you in that Drake fight because we would have died otherwise.
Yeah.
We needed the heals and we needed them bad.
Yeah, and say like Jeanette has never used up all of her spell slots since like one of the earliest of her levels. Maybe even then, never used up all of her spell slots. Every heal was used, and all of Saoirse's bottom of the summer court was used up. Which I noticed didn't have a thing on your a resource track on your character sheet, so I popped that in. So you actually have a thing to show how many dice of it you've got left.
I just always counted.
Yep. It was harder for me to keep track of shit like that without putting a resource thing in there because it was, Saoirse and everybody else. The banner at the stake, she'll take a few of them with her when she explodes. Yeah. Die, abomination, the hellish rebuke. Ash cloud.
She also explodes when she dies.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Actually, she is also a bomb. I forgot about that part. If Thyri ever dies, she dies really goddamn hard.
Yeah, we keep forgetting that, really.
Let's have a look here. Where is the info on whether she will explode? That's right. She explodes in a ball of lightning when she dies. And fucks everything up.
What?
It's a good thing she's ageless.
Yeah. We're talking about what would happen. Like, the people around here don't see either of the Hellhounds or the Tiefling as people. And if they ever learned what Thyri was out here in the streets, and they would try and lynch her. And they said, on the plus side, though, if they try and lynch her, then she would take out a city block with her.
Yep. Wouldn't feel bad about it at all. So anyway, where are we?
In the road, I believe. Making your way down to less auspicious taverns.
Okay, so we haven't moved. Gotcha.
No.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Okay. And yeah, who would like to give me a check to navigate this place's winding streets?
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, I got a background for that.
I've been here before.
Sure. Make a check. One of you is giving the other advantage.
What are we rolling?
Presumably survival,
Yeah, survival, I suppose.
since there's no streetwise skill in 5e.
So someone with a really good survival roll and I'll assist.
Anna.
I have a 0 survival.
Kinathis!
Yeah, what?
Roll survival.
Okay.
Anna, guide us through the darkness. She guides you through the darkness.
Anna did good.
She did a Dana thing.
Anna Dugu.
She did good! Now I need to find decent werebear girl art.
Oh, allow me to direct you towards a Hedra picture that was made recently.
Oh, it's true. I could
Yeah.
totally use the barbarian if she's cool with it.
Barbarian.
Hey, Hedra, do you want your character's art to be used as the anti-racist of this place?
Oh, Hedra's actually here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's watching.
Always watching.
Always.
No, she's just been in the chat the entire time, Kinathis.
Always watching.
Can never escape her vision.
She says no.
No! Okay, fair enough. I will grab a different one. Oh, there's someone who did fucking Celtic werebear art. Fuck off, Pinterest, you cunts. Fuck off. I hate it.
It's the worst
I hate
site
it
to get
so
stuff from.
much. And I
It is
hate
a
that
ball.
Google
It is,
plucks
yeah.
their site up because these images literally exist in other places where Pinterest is stealing them from, but they own the fucking top result.
Yep.
You can't find the originals.
It is a.
Yeah, Yeah, welcome to the new Google where they got rid of view image.
Yep.
Oh god, I hate that so fucking much.
Oh yeah, I did too. I went and found like a whole
Yeah.
entire add-on just to get it back.
There's an add-on
Yeah.
for that?
There is.
Yeah,
I had it, and
plenty.
then they removed it, and I need to get a new one.
Look, I found a bear.
I will look up which one I have so you can
Maybe
get it.
slightly less slutty bear.
Aw, come on!
Let's go this way.
Check out this really fancy D20.
Fancy D20.
I put it in the voice chat.
That is a very fancy D20.
VCT.
I'm not as fond of hollow dice though.
I imagine, but it's just so cool.
Yeah, the add-on I have is just a straight up Google search view image button. That's all it's called.
Yeah. It's fine. We are set. So yeah, when you eventually enter into the tavern, this place isn't playing quite the same quantity of bawdy tavern music,
Oh,
but it is well enough lit. It looks poorer, but you can smell food and booze. And that's really all that really needs to be accomplishable.
It's true.
Let's see here. Okay, save. Booze. And the moment you enter, you are greeted again by like weird looks, and this time it's moderately uncomfortably silent. However, you do also meet this lady, who, upon seeing the lot of you, will stand up and reach for a large spear.
Hello?
She'll look to the rest of the people in the tavern. Not here to cause trouble, are you?
are you gonna shift down
No.
to, you can shift down Tiefling form, show your Tiefling.
Is this the Jarl's daughter?
Might be a good guess. It's a very large, like, Amazonian of stature woman with bare features. She's hybrid.
We
Okay,
weren't
yeah.
looking to cause trouble.
Alright. She'll settle the spear back down, like, up against the wall and drop herself back into a chair, which creaks dangerously. There are two tieflings, like, sat at the table with her. You can see that they are still wearing like slave bracelets themselves, but they've got almost like neckerchiefs like wrapped around them so that they are hidden.
You expecting trouble, miss?
Chara. And I'm always expecting trouble when strangers pile into here. There are plenty of other taverns out there.
Right, well, this is the one we were told we might be able to find the Jarl's wayward daughter at, so this is the one we chose.
Wayward, huh? That's a nice way of putting it. Well, you found her.
Ah, good.
She'll pause and sniff. You don't smell like any wolf I've ever met.
I'm not. Allow me to introduce myself, and there will shift down into Tiefling mode.
Yep. Her eyes will widen in surprise, and a couple of other tieflings, like, almost instinctually start making for the evil eye themselves before they're like, don't do that, not there. Bad habits.
Yeah, Thyri will grin toothily.
Alright, that's definitely something I've never seen before.
My name is Thyri Kunna. I'm Jarl Bogrof's wife. Hello.
You're a Bulgrof. You've come a long way to get up here, especially to see little old me.
Hmm. Well, with respect, you are uh, a waypoint on our journey. We're here specifically to talk to your father or whoever happens to be in charge of such things about the end of Tiefling slavery in the north.
She lets out like just an incredulous snort. You don't know whether it's amusement or surprise or just some kind of not knowing how to respond to that. You'd be better off trying to tell him that the sun just blinked itself out and never come back. It's impossible.
We rolled that, but you chickened out.
Something Meteostorm. Shut up.
I mean, it's only impossible if you don't ever tried it.
It's only impossible if you don't believe. But no, Thyri will give a little wolf grin at that and say, I don't think so. We've already struck a blow against slavery in the Ashen Holds and other places.
You plan to kill my father too?
We haven't killed any Jarls yet. We
Yet,
prefer to
I like
avoid
that.
such things, but
Mm-hmm.
ultimately there are forces at work in the north that are intent on this happening, and they're more than willing to resort to bloodshed on a massive scale. I'm trying to find a way to resolve this peacefully before such things occur beyond my control.
Listen, Miss Kunna, I don't see this being something that can be achieved bloodlessly. Not from my old man.
Maybe.
Indeed,
Maybe
I
not.
suspect that if you tried to show him your face looking like that, he'd probably just try and have you lynched. In fact, there's no probably about it. To him, you'd be seen as nothing more than an abomination. I'm surprised enough. You're supposed to be impossible.
A lot of things should be impossible, but it turns out that the laws that govern this world aren't quite so. For instance, did you know that tieflings don't actually pop out of the ground in Ashen Holds?
Can't say I knew that personally, but
Well, they're not going to anymore anyway.
No, our race has been kept in perpetual servitude by the Jarls of Ashen, or the Lords of Thanes of Ashenhold, by keeping ancient tiefling broodmares deep below the earth, who they've been harvesting for centuries. That's stopped now because of us.
I see. And you happen to have, is that what started that little scuffle with your husband?
Mm-hmm.
You know it.
You're the young Hellraiser?
That'd
You
be
know
me.
it.
That wasn't exactly particularly bloodless, you know.
No, but it was as bloodless as it could be. A far cry from towns being ransacked. Blood in the streets.
Mm-hmm. I'm still saying you don't know my father. He's a foolish and religious man, and he's old and he's angry. I really do think it would just be putting your life in direct danger to be facing him.
Be that as it may, I have to face him. If I
Then you're
don't,
gonna end up killing my father.
I hope that doesn't happen. Maybe you could help me keep that from happening.
Honey, there is nothing I can do to prevent that from happening. I don't know if you've noticed, but my companions here have, you know, better than slave keeping at least. And one of them will, like, relatively pale pink, and a lithe male figure will smile weakly at that. And just for as much as this, I'm considered to be a little bit of an outcast. You're
You're not-
expecting my name to have any kind of weight in keeping my father from trying to just, she'll mime a torch being thrown onto a pile.
You're not
You're out
from
of luck there.
You're not from around these parts, Thyri. People here tend to break before they bend.
Be that
She'll
as it
pause and
may.
notice Jeanette's paint markings. Well, I'll be damned. You got yourself a hill girl with you.
Glower.
A
Ah,
hill girl?
fair enough. No, hill girl. Not pilgrim.
I said hill girl.
Sounded like you said pilgrim. I'll be damned.
Must be
I've
the
been drinking
accent.
for a while.
Yes, well,
And on top of that, in these parts, the words of a woman don't carry much weight. I left
I
for
know
a
it.
reason.
Wow, sure sounds like I'm starting to like this town less and less with every passing moment.
I mean, it's a pretty enough place when you look at it from the outside. I can say that much for it. But otherwise, yeah, it's a shithole.
well, I'd like to help you change that if you'd let me. We all would.
I don't think there's anything I could do to stop you. But I also don't think that there's anything I can do to help you. I can stand there and I can be there, but that would just be about the same to everyone here as me being seen as walking in arm in arm with the group sent to murder my father. That would look pretty bad.
It would, and I don't want that for you or for him.
I could care less about the old bastard.
I used to think the same thing about my parents, but anyway. I understand if you think your name won't carry much weight with your father, but
I suspect it'd carry the opposite of weight.
perhaps you could at least help us get an audience with him. I can disguise what I am long enough to speak with him at least.
Yeah, I reckon I could do that for you.
I'll do what's in my power to avoid a confrontation with him, but if he were to attack me first, then, well, they will just kind of shrug.
Sure. She doesn't look 100% convinced.
So that sounds like persuade roll time.
Give it a go.
Oh,
Disadvantage.
God damn it. Would someone like to pass me an inspiration or an assist?
I mean, if I can assist you, I'll assist you, but
Yeah,
otherwise...
assistance is fine.
I can pass. I got another bardic.
Alright, I will take a bardic. Alright, persuasion, go.
Didn't need the assist.
Wow.
I'll take a 30.
Wow.
Alright, maybe I'm just thinking that you're naive instead of really genuinely going into this. You understand that to me, looking at this, there is no way that you going in there is going to be anything less than a confrontation that's going to end in violence. So to me, it very much looks like just an excuse where you could say, he attacked me first. But, that's like saying the bear bit me first because I spent, I don't know, like an hour poking it with a sharp stick. Like, it's hardly self-defense when you're going into a situation, setting yourself up to start a fight. But now I'm thinking you really are naive enough to think that you can actually talk him out of this.
They'll just smile prettily.
Well, I'm gonna hate to have your, see your bubble burst, but I can get you an audience with him at least.
I'd appreciate that very much.
Know that I won't hold it personally.
Good. Like I said, I hope it doesn't come to that, but she'll just shrug again.
Yeah, she looks 100% convinced it will, and I usually would be, but you guys continually amaze me by doing the impossible, so I tried not to just like bank on it 100%. Yeah. She will offer you all a drink before insisting that, you guys leave first, because being seen with you when she wants to set this whole thing up is still not going to look good.
Of course. And yeah, Thyri will shift back down to borkiness.
Yep. Roo, roo, roo.
Roo!
Rue. Moo.
Moo!
Hi.
Hi!
Yeah.
I
She
miss old
will.
cowgirls.
Yeah, she
doesn't?
seems certain that an instant spent in the company of her father, and the moment he discovers what you are, or that you're trying to get equality for the slave races, foolish concept that it is, it's just gonna cause a fucking immediate fight to the death.
I mean, I don't doubt it.
It seems like a pretty slim chance, but you never know.
It's fun. I can't wait for you to actually enter the stronghold of Stronghold. But, my lovely dears, I believe that is going to be a thing to do next session.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I hope that you all enjoyed.
Ah.
Ah,
Yeah, just spoke to the Avatar, got a book of rituals, got a letter to give to the Dragon God. You went to the land of turbo racists and made the GM feel uncomfortable even pretending.
Oh god, I just...
Squirrel Legion.
I feel like
Yeah.
vaguely attacked as a southerner for all of this, I'll have you know.
Sure thing. Don't you? Oh, bless your heart.
Oh, fuck you.
look, we've gone so far south, it's rebounded and become north.
Yeah, I also like that the most northern point I've got recorded on this map is where everyone's the most southern.
Fucking... Somehow we're in the southern continent of this world. I knew it.
Ye fucking how. No, I'm never gonna go as far as anyone yeehawing you here.
I appreciate that.
But I was
don't-
also
I
like,
don't
what
know.
would be like a good like just racist hill person accent? I was like, yeah, it's gonna end up being that, isn't it? And then it was. Like I started with like that front gate guard. I was like, okay, don't go full southern. Don't go full southern. I'm like, oh god,
Immediately
you're a
full
bunch
southern.
of yeah, god, you're a bunch of disgusting like little monster people. God damn. Fuck, I went full southern. All right, commit.
Oh, I love this game so much.
Alright, well, thanks for running Scow. Thanks for watching YouTube and stream and all y'all.
It was
See
fun.
you later on tonight for Merzenhammer.
Yeah.
Yay.
See you next time where we burn down this city.
I want the diplomacy ending. No, I don't.